This is a Willets Point Shea Stadium bound 7 express train. The next and last stop is Willets Point, Shea Stadium.
Looking at Marte's fielding on Baseball Savant, his arm strength 90th percentile, arm value 45 percentile, which is about average. The arm strength, which I said 90 percentile, is great. Range, though, 10 percentile is poor out there. And, with Stern stressing run prevention, is Marte's time in the outfield coming to an end? Could we see him more as the permanent DH? Because there's been a lot of talk about the Mets not going out there, kind of staying in-house, and everyone's thinking, oh, Mark Vientos, oh, DJ Stewart. But, Starling Marte might be that guy.
Yeah, I mean, the Mets outfield is kind of a land of opportunity right now. They've given themselves a ton of options with the Tyrone Taylor trade and then Harrison Bader coming into the fold. And who knows what you get out of Trace Thompson if he even makes the roster out of spring. But it is something that's worth discussing with Marte, because if he's in a position where he can't play right field and he's actively contributing against you guys, that is something you need to think about. DJ Stewart is profiling as the left-handed DH. I think we all liked what we saw out of him the last 2 months of the season. We'll see how much that translates into a full season. We haven't really seen that kind of production over a full 162 from DJ Stewart. But if he's working as the lefty DH, then the Mets are in a position where they can platoon DH again. Obviously, that's the last thing Mets fans want to hear, because we've been trying this platoon DH thing now going on 3 years, and they've failed to get it to work in any sort of consistent way. But if it's going to work, a player of Starling Marte's caliber is a guy that can make it function, and it would be a great way to load manage him, giving him time away from right field, putting McNeil out there. And there's also discussion with Nimmo too, giving him time in left, Bader time in center. Tyrone Taylor could play both corner outfield positions very well, and he also has a good arm. So the Mets, if nothing else, are giving themselves versatile options in their outfield, where they were very hamstrung last year and kind of forced to play the same poor defensive field day in and day out because they had no other options, because they had constructed a very old, unathletic roster. Now at least you're infusing it with younger, speed-driven, defensive-driven talent that maybe can bring you that offensive upside as well, and that helps to ease the burden of Starling Marte in year 3 of this 4-year deal.